Okay, let's start today with the Red Hat course. We continue setting up some of the courses. So these relate to local EM repository. Is basically locally set up repository on your CentOS system using the iOS or DVD. As you can see, we have a one server that it has all the request packages. So what this mean is the repository or what they call software package. So things that we need, uh, the thing that we need to this server is basically um, locally significant, the whole package of the software that we need to be able to install or basically download it. If we need a DNS, a DHCP, TFTP, FTP server, and so on. So rather than getting the package from online, we can have we can set up a one server locally significant into the data center server class it anywhere into a VM machine. That server can act uh, repository basically, right? So we don't have to go online to get the packages. Just so you know, understand that this is a basically a repo server. So this is a repo server. So this is a repo server where we locally have into the data center location. Data center location can be somewhere far or somewhere into the building. So the repo can help us to get the whole list package, and we can install the DNS locally from this server. We can get this DNS, DHCP. We can get install locally FTP server. We can get this one NTF, NTP, NFS, all the packages. This is what the Repo Yum normally does. So it has this capability. The server has all the packages. We don't have to go to upstream. So the server will not go this way. The servers locally directly go into this way. So we're saving, what we're saving here is the bandwidth. So we're saving the bandwidth, and we're not going to the cloud, right? Um, what FTP does is basically the FTP normally we will get images, always images. So we're getting image. That can be a lot of a lot of a lot of vendors. Can be a Juniper. It can be a Cisco. It can be a 40 gate. Um, it could be Palo Alto. Uh, those are the those are vendors. Those are vendors where when we're getting images like extension.bin image, it can be the ISO. There's can be like Windows image. It could be Linux image. This yeah, it can be contained. So all these contain TFTP, right? So this is the TFTP server. Um, yeah, so we can have that too. So if in case we have a different site or we have another far away location where routers, Cisco routers, let's say, has the iOS image, all version, and they need to have upgrade. So if you want to upgrade, so if you basically want to upgrade, this is where you want to go. This is where you want to get the FTP server in data center or your server closet where you can have, get the image, install the image from it. But this one is more about the Linux and getting a DNS, getting NFS, getting TFTP, building a servers, right? So basically building another server. For example, DHCP server goes to this way. So the DHCP server go in, and the DHCP server goes that way. Or TFTP server goes to the router goes to the TFTP server, vice versa. This is how we need. So what we need now is how to build a repository server. This is a CentOS. So basically, this is a CentOS, right? CentOS. So this is a CentOS 7, right? We're building. We have CentOS 7. We'll connect to optical drive, or you can get somewhere somehow a website that contains the DVD. So you might want to find CentOS server somewhere that contains to a CentOS 7 DVD online. DVD online, and you can basically curl that website and get downloaded into the server. Or you can connect to the server optical drive. For my topology, I am using EvenG. What I can do is I can go ahead and connect backdoor using Winscape to get the image install, and this is CD-ROM. So I have already connected. I show you how do I do this. So connect to the CD-ROM into Evo using by EvenG, and this is how we do connecting in a backdoor is using Winscape. I don't know about you. This is how you connect. You go under the Linux CentOS and you do have install. So if you get the install the CentOS image, you just move it and change the name to CD-ROM. Make sure the extension says ISO. What that does is it's gonna mount under whatever Linux server you start. So I'm mounted right now. This is the actual Linux I have, CentOS. This is the CD-ROM, and I'll show you how you start that. So we're gonna start the service. Server is empty right now. Let's turn on. Okay, I was gonna log in, check the network. If you are new to the Red Hat, what's this mean? This means a network command. It's module that we use for it, NMCLI connection, and you're making sure the network adapter up. So NMCLI connection up, the ETH1, I mean 0, ETH0 is verify again. We do have connection .6. I will use different terminal that I like. It's your choice. Which one use? I normally use Secure CRT. It's my favor. Secure CRT allows me to flexible. So I'm gonna connect that. I have a session. Same subnet I am on right now. So we'll start this session with .6. It's connecting. All right, so we're connected SSH in. Now we'll look at see what's going on with the server. This server we need a couple stuff now. We'll fix it. And this time we're gonna check and see the DVD is connected or not. You can tell by going to can say mount. So normally it's gonna be under, def and c, you know, cd def, cd rom. This is where the location is. Basically use the command called mount def cd rom, and you'll select the location. It's empty. It looks like it's connected, and we do have the DVD up to go on. To verify, you go to that location, the mount ls. There you go. So we have that. What we do is we install. You have a couple options. You can install FTP or you can install HTTP. For me right now, I will use HTTP. Okay. So first thing first, we install HTTP. Excuse me, my syntax not right. Install. Alright, looks like we have let me look if we have it or not. So to verify RPM, Red Hat Bucket Manager query, and you check yes, we are installed. In case for you, you will install. It's very necessary install httpd -y. Okay, so we have that going. Uh, when you install, you make sure the firewall, let's check the status if it's on or not. So HTTP, we'll see if it's powered on, is active right now. It looks like it's up and running. Right. Alright, so I'm gonna back off. I want to make sure this is clear. I will begin the journey. You just want to wipe it and make sure that we don't have anything at all. So my intent is to start from scratch, from zero, so everybody can be same, understand, same page with me, no confusion. Um, let's see. Come back again. Make sure we got this going. Let's double check. Red Hat Bucket Manager. Query HTTP. We don't have anything. Cool. Alright, let's turn the network on again and switch the location to different terminal. Gonna turn up the link and I want to check the IP again. Alright, so we have, yeah, same network. Okay, so we have the same network. I'm gonna connect to the secure CRT from my favorite terminal. Alright, accept. Okay, okay, so we start with installing, check check the DVD, right? So we'll make sure that we have mm, ls cd-rom cd-rom and hmm, looks good. Okay, so let's mount it. I'm gonna mount the DVD to the MTN. Alright, if you want to know, I think so. We can see cat. Too much. We turn on. Should. That's not the right command. Yep. Alright, looks good. So now we mount it. We can just verify under mount. And when we go, we have all the package under mount. It's mounted. Looks good. What we do, it's the second thing we install the HTTP. Like I said, install HTTP is not that difficult. We install HTTP. Okay, so we have HTTP. Couple of things. Firewall. We make sure it's port allowed, permanent. Make sure it's permanent. Add the port. Port that we adding is port 80. I know it's TCP. The second thing is a services STB. We have that. Final. We will reload. We reload. I mean firewall. And finally, we will verify. It looks good. We got the port 80 allow and TCP. We also allow the services. So make sure that you can have both or you can have one. It doesn't matter if you have both, it's fine. But alright, so firewall is good. The other thing we need to do is check the something called SE Linux. The command you can check it, it's get enforce, and you look the session. Okay, so it enforce. We'll turn that off. Set 0 and check again. Oh, we turn that off. Now we'll turn the HTTP server. Let's start the service for HTTP CBD and enable to. So normally you can just say dash dash now, and that allows you both. So start and enable. Always verify. Taras was verify, right? Looks good. We can test. If you want it, we can test. But before we do that, remember we have a mount. Under the mount, we have a DVD in this location. We move these files into the HTTP section. To move it, create a file under var HTTP. Here, create mkdir, create CentOS -7 directory, and we move that directory. So if you just move it all of this, move it. Okay, so we move this to under that location. All right, so while this going on, I just want to recap. First thing we're done is to get the first thing we're done is to connect to the DVD, and under the mount. The second we're done is connect the DVD, mount the DVD under slash empty directory. The third thing we done was the install. We installed the HTTP, right? So the third thing we done is install the HTTP. HTTPD. The fourth thing we're doing is to move. Alright, so we just make sure the HTTP allow firewall will say this is firewall D. So basically allow. We allowed port 80. Port 80. Yeah, port 80. The fifth thing that we're doing is move files to, so basically move the files to what? Var www http html under CentOS. So we're moving file, CentOS. All right, so lastly, the sixth one is to start the service. So make sure you start the HTTP server. So start the HTTP server. We say service for now. Okay, so the thing that we need to do is create a local repo. So we're creating the main goal. This is the main goal right now. We need to create local repo, local repository, local repository. Right? So those are the steps that we need to do, and then finally we test. So we've done this right now. We're mounted under mount to install HTTP server. We'll allow the firewall port ID. We move the files right now, as you can see. We move the files. We start the HTTP server. We'll go ahead and do the creating local server. But let's verify, okay? Let's check and see if the file move it into that section, to that directory. Under var http CentOS. Yep, we get the file going on. Okay, cool. Now what's going on is we will go to the local repo, so yum repo. Uh, okay, so we can see this is the files that allow us. This is the script that allow us to. You look, this is the script that allow us to go and connect to through the CentOS server online cloud. We'll go ahead and remove it and then create our own repo list. Okay, we move it out. So for me, I'm gonna move all this into the temp file, empty. Yep, so I create my own. We'll say CentOS 7-local. Make sure the extension is repo. In here is what we create. Okay, so we create the Alright, so we'll say the name will say CentOS 7. This is the name equal CentOS 7-local base URLs. And this is the where we configuring the server itself for the IP address. So the IP address for the server is connecting to this, and this is HTTP. Remember that we installed the HTTP. This is what allow us to have the HTTP capability to access other servers. So we'll saying we'll use through the IP address for the server, and the location will be CentOS 7. You enable that. Yes, number one, GBG check. It's gonna be 0. So the name is CentOS 7 local. Base URL is HTTP The server IP address, I believe it's 7, if I'm not mistaken, CentOS 7. Right? That's the path file for the HTTP. We'll double check anyway. Just come back. So the server we can check, the IP we can check. Okay, IB is .6. If you look, it's .6. We gotta fix that. So we'll fix that. .6. .6 looks good. Save again. Now let's go to HTTP section. What's the path file? CentOS 7. That's good too. So we have that going. Right. Roll out. Exit out. Just come back. Boot. Okay, let's test it in here. So we'll open his browser and make sure that we can access that web page. If we can, that means everything looks good. CentOS.7. Thing I need to check the host, fix the host. It looks like still searching the host name not correct. So I'm gonna fix this quick and put the host localhost. Fix this way. And try again. Yep. So now we have the package, everything going on. Main thing that we normally look is the under packages. That's what a lot of files are on right now. The RPM packages. This is what we need, right? Now that we have that, now I can say the other server can connect directly here without going. So the server can directly goes to the local repository to access it and get the package they want. For example, the DHCP server, I can now say the command. I can now say the command yum install. Yeah, so we can just say yum install DHCP. And the reaction will be straightforward. It will go to the network. It won't go up, basically goes to directly this. We'll go ahead and configure and tell them to access through this. All right, let's go ahead and turn on. Let's test it. So the server is good. The rebuild server good now. We'll turn the DHCP server. Remember the script right now is the yum repository is that, yeah, this is the script, right? This is what we need. That's all. So we got to put that in there and you should be good. Let's fix the network section. Make sure we have a connection. Okay, we got .7. Cool. Like I said, I'm gonna use this one. .7. Okay, straightforward. Right. So what we do is we connect to that. Let's go to that location. All right, move all this garbage. This garbage goes to the temp. Clear. All right, create my own CentOS -7 dash local dot repo. All right, so we'll grab and paste. Basically, we can just copy this. Yeah, copy this and go to this one and paste it. Uh-oh, let me fix the top. Um, CentOS, that's it. All right, CentOS, skip, save it. All right, let's just clean the repo yum all cache. It's cleaning out. Now, if you say check, or if you say yum repolist all, we should get the packages. This is the repolist. This is from my local repo, and we enable it. We have the package going on. What we can do is we can install DHCP server now. So we'll test this right now. Yum install without going to internet. Should be going. Yum clear all. Yum check date. Install DHCP. IBM query. IBM query DHCP. Yum install. Yes, looks working. Installing the package very much. So let's get the yum update. No need to update. Update looks good. Yum install. Okay, FTBD. We get the package. Alright, yum install. Install GFTP server. We have all the package going on. Install DHCBD. The DHCP server, it's yum install kernel. New kernel. Very much working. So basically, I'm updating the column right now, but basically, if you look at it, we're using the local repository server from here. So basically, everything goes to the repository server. Installation, when it comes to nothing, goes to online or upstream, no more, which healthy. So it's really close to. It save a lot of bandwidth. This is how you have it, a um, local server, a local repo server. Um, and the installation very simple. And if you want to have, try it, test it, should be working. Um, just getting some error in the packages. Don't know why the mismatch coming. Let's see. Yum. Check update. Police all. Yeah, that's good. Clean install. Okay. For DHCP. So the DHCP right now in my situation dot 4 version. Uh, yeah, looks good, everything. Okay, so I think I will leave it here. I mean, I can try testing this one as well. Similar cases to money server. The other server we can connect to as well. We just use the same database locally to the repo and install. Right. So finalize. I will use the TFTP and finish it. Our course. And if you have a question, any comment, let me know. MCLI connection up, E0, MCLI we have .5. Alright, this is going to be a similar case again, like I say, it's the same process. All we do is to remove the online repo and connect our, our local repo script. Uh, the script sits here, yum repo. Those are the script you move to the temp or trash, and what you do is create your own CentOS 7 local repo. Grab it. Go here, paste. Yeah, all you need is server info, CentOS. That's all. Save the script and just make sure you say clean all, cleanse everything out, and then yum repo list all just to make sure you get the database updated. And now we can use it and install. Alright, so for now we install tftp that server. Sorry, syntax. TFTP server is installing from local, and there you go. So RBM query the TFTP server. Yeah, here you go. So we have TFTP server up and running. Normally TFTP server, it's another case. We'll take a different courses to fix it. Basically TFTP and this is how you go into TFTP. Make sure you turn on. Basically, TFTP server is always off. It's disabled. If you want to turn on, you can just turn on. You come here and turn on. We'll take a course for TFTP itself in digital. Just say no. It is on now. Yeah, TFTP. Yeah, TFTP server is on. Looks good. Make sure you fix the host. Alright, so we'll fix the host. I local host. Yeah, so TFTP server is up and running. Um, and you have connection TFTP server. If you want to connect that to the other server, easily TFTP server, I believe, should be connecting. You need to install the client for that TFTP package thing. TFTP and then the server. Yep, this is connecting right now. So the TFTP is connecting, it's working from the other side. So we have TFTP running. It looks good. So just in case the situation on TFTP DHCP server to get the packet repository, both they are getting locally significant repo. If you have any question, any doubts, please let me know. I will make sure that I answer yours. Uh, just to make sure that they're not going up there into the uplink. Basically, it's not allowed. This is how it works. Thank you so much, guys. I will end here. I know it's a long video. Take care. Bye.